talk now about the opportunity that brought you and Puga together, starting from the very beginning, right? So what was the business problem that you were trying to solve?
So we in the Innovation Lab focus an awful lot on customer problems. We often say that we are not solutions in search of a problem. We're looking at the problem first. So we had a customer approach us who was really struggling with a high percentage of customer complaints around shipments of their product and retail compliance fines and chargebacks around the delivery of those products, whether it was the retailer claiming that there was a shortage in how much had been shipped, or the product arrived damaged, or the labels weren't placed in the proper place, or the paperwork wasn't quite right. There's a significant amount of rules in the industry now around retail compliance. And so when you take a step back, a little bit of a macro view, and take a look at the fact that retailers are now generating up to 13%, according to a recent study, of their account revenue on chargebacks alone. 13% of their revenue, that's significant. And so it becomes a broader problem for our industry to take a look at. And this particular customer was just really struggling with the manual way that we were trying to capture proof that we did things right. And so they were using manual checklists where they were saying, was the labels on right, check, next, and then the individual was filling out a piece of paper and signing it. And oftentimes that was accompanied by a digital camera with some photos that they had taken and hopefully remembered to upload to a PC. And then when the photos hit the PC, they're in a folder that you can't understand the name of it. And the images themselves are, labeled something like IMG_3054. And so when you get to 10,000 of those, which some of our customers were having in a single week, you can imagine 3 months later when their customer approaches them and says, hey, I need you guys to prove that you shipped this shipment right so we don't have to pay this chargeback. Now I have, an incredible amount of data to try to search through with no ability to actually search by anything relevant. So we started doing some research looking in the industry. Does anything like this exist? And we did not find anything in our innovation lab. So we threw together a really quick Android prototype. Very small scale, did not have huge functionality, could not scale to the enterprise, just really to throw it out there and see what we could do with it. We piloted that at 5 sites for about 3 months, and it was wildly successful. We had people begging us to let us have the prototype, and we knew that wasn't going to be the answer. So then we kind of took a look at who can we go to try to help develop that for us, and that's how we ended up down this path with Smart Gladiator.